cocktail.
What am I listening to?
What is that? Do you know what that is? What's a brat? Which is
Oh,
they
really?
were breakdancing. Yeah, they were
Oh.
breakdancing in this year's. Look it up. It's
Yo, maybe I could join.
Hello, fellow podcast listeners. Gossip Gilly here. From many sources, I found some very interesting topics. All you need to do is stay and find out.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Gossip Gilly. As you heard from the intro, that was me doing the talking. But yeah, here we are, the first episode, and these are my cast members. State your name starting from my left. Or is it my right?
My name is Pogi.
Two things about yourself.
I love sushi, specifically salmon, and hell no to pineapple on pizza.
Okay, thank you. And then underneath?
I'm Danielle. I like to sing and I love burgers.
Wow.
Burger
okay.
King.
Oh, Burger King. We're not
Hot
sponsored
cake.
by Burger King,
No,
by
Burger
the way. Oh, okay. Okay, next.
I'm Von Drago from the GNL, which these guys are. They didn't say anything, but two things, huh? Two things. I'm the old guy of the group, and I'm from the West Coast. Just two things.
Woo! So this podcast is presented by Goodnight Legion. We actually had a podcast before, but we decided to rebrand and have a whole new structure to it. And Vaughn, would you like to say what the first topic is going to be?
Wait, how's everyone been?
Yeah, wait.
Oh, you're right. Wait. I messed this up.
You have the spreadsheet?
Oh, wait. I have the doc open.
So,
okay.
Okay. Here's one thing. I'm trying to keep these guys straight, so I'm supposed to be the guy to keep the topics going on here. Right?
Yeah, that's
so,
director. Vaughn.
So right now it's like Gilly. We should actually. It's been a while, right, since we've done the last podcast, and hope you guys like the rebranding. So we will do a how's everything? Yeah, like how's everyone going? Starting with Gilly.
Pretty good, went to the cars this weekend, pretty hot weather, yada.
And since the last podcast, has it been
Since the last podcast, I can't remember when the last podcast was, but I think we've been just mostly doing reaction videos and like try to promote the Patreon, and the YouTube channel has been growing lately.
He has a new camera, by the way.
Oh, I have a new camera, by the way. If you guys didn't know,
yeah.
I am no longer washed out. You can see different tones in my room, not just like a bleach color.
Everything blown out, every light blown out.
Actually, this camera actually changed my whole persona. Like, I'm a different man now.
It's true. It's actually true.
Yeah.
He's more talkative now.
It's all part of the rebrand. It's all part of the.
And he's like posing now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
How about you, Vaughn?
Good one.
Not much since the last podcast. I think it's just continuing to help develop the YouTube channel and everything. We did a couple reactions. Had I've been enjoying some of the watch party stuff we've been doing. A big shout out to Shogun. All their enemy, check out our Shogun watch party on our Patreon. But big shout out to them. They got a bunch of Emmy nominations, and so congrats to them. But other than that, in personal life, not much. Is just kind of chilling, waiting for a couple trips to happen in the fall. So that's kind of going on in the personal life there. So yeah. So we're gonna go on.
Who do you choose, Vaughn? Who do you choose? You have to choose that.
Pogi.
Since the last I don't remember the last time I did the podcast, but
he's
same
a busy
thing.
man.
I've been working, same old, and editing and trying to grow out the channel. I think we've grown a lot since the last time we did a podcast. I think we're like 3K
Actually, if
more.
anything, a big shout out to Pogi, and he's been the inner workings of our YouTube is really because of Pogi. He's been doing so much work. He deserves his flowers. Like like, if the GNL channel only survives because of him. So, if you're listening to this, please in the comments give him a round of applause.
Woo!
Yeah.
Like
So-
silent applause. I don't silent applause. But yeah, I think it's been like maybe 3K subscribers and a little more, maybe 4. Since
In
we did the
in
last
28
pod.
days, right?
That's crazy. We'll talk more about it later, but
Yeah.
yeah, I've been like focused on the YouTube channel and trying to grow our channel and make this thing this dream a reality. But yeah. And I can't wait to hear Danielle because I heard she was sick a couple days and I was trying to ask her where she at, like when she's free, available, like when she's available. Ask her for the weekends. She's not here the weekends. I don't get it.
Yeah, I was
What's
about to
going
cry
on?
when he told me you were sick.
Wait,
You were gonna
you didn't
cry?
get
Yeah, I was
What?
about to cry. Pogi did. I didn't know what to do.
He wasn't about to cry.
Aw. Yeah, so I was sick for a couple days.
Wait, you didn't get
Um,
the vid, did you?
I honestly I didn't get tested, but I went to the doctor today and I got some things
Oh.
in my
Oh,
body. so
band-aids.
yeah,
Band-aids.
don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah, band-aids.
Wait. Oh no, it's choppy. Okay. Yeah, so I've been sick for the past couple of days. Went to the doctor, got a shot for my asthma, which I never got, but they didn't even tell me like what I was gonna get. She's just like, "Oh, you're not breathing correctly. We're just gonna shoot you up with this." And I was like,
Oh.
"But what is it? Are there any side effects? Anything?" And they were like, "No, it's fine."
Before you
And,
know it, you're
I
like,
don't know. So
boom.
we'll see. I know. We'll see how I wake up tomorrow.
Oh.
But yeah, since the last podcast, sadly, no content creating, like not really been creative because got laid off a couple months ago. So like was really busy trying to find a new job and then got a new job and started that a month ago and then moved. Yeah, so there's just a lot of life changes since the last time.
And can we talk about what you do over the weekends? Please.
On the weekends, I'm an oyster farmer.
Oh.
Time out.
What's the
Can we,
process?
yeah, well, how did this like go about? Because like, where's my oysters?
So I'm dating someone that owns an oyster farm with his friend.
That's
and
awesome.
so he has like a full-time job, but he wants to eventually just do farming full-time. But right now he can only do it Saturday, Sunday. So, and he still lives in a different state. So I travel back and forth to see him. And the only time I can hang out with him is like while he's working. So I work with him on the farm.
That is
Aw,
commitment. Shout out to
Yeah. Shout out to you and the oysters.
Oyster farmer dating.
Yeah.
you. Yo, can you vlog that? Like
I
the life of an oyster farmer? Because that sounds lit. Not
I
gonna lie to you.
could.
But where's my oyster? I've been telling these guys I've been craving oysters for the longest time.
Really?
Does that mean you take long walks on the beach?
Legit.
Or is
Not
it
really.
Okay. I don't know where oysters come from, so I'm just kind of
Can you guys tell the difference between where the oysters are coming from? Like, you know how they say it comes from this place, that place. Do you taste the difference?
I
Personally, me,
personally
no.
cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Oh,
I think
okay.
the guys that have been there for a while, I think they can taste it
Okay.
based on
Is
the
it the same as
saltiness or
like
whatever.
yeah? Is it the same like wine tasting? You like swish it around your mouth?
No.
I just ate it. Wait,
As
Vaughn,
you
do you
can tell, we're very sophisticated here. at the
Wait,
Gossip
Vaughn,
Gilly.
Vaughn, do you remember when we
Imagine you just like
What?
Wait,
What
Vaughn,
are you gonna say?
No. Hold on. Save that for another.
what the hell?
Save that
Yeah,
for
what the heck?
another.
Vaughn, do you remember
Okay.
when we went to TwitchCon and we got those oysters, the happy hour? We got different kind of
Oh, yeah,
oysters.
Yeah.
Different kind of oysters. Taste the same. Legit so good.
Oh my
You can
gosh.
taste the difference. It was really, really good. Dylan, you're with us?
No, he wasn't.
No,
He
we went to ramen.
Pho. Or, I
Oh,
thought you
yeah.
went to
Team Pho.
You went to Pho.
Oh, was
You went
it?
to Team
Oh
Pho.
yeah,
you
maybe.
went Team
I don't
Pho.
know why. I don't know why.
You
Yeah,
messed
I had
up.
soup.
I
I had
don't
soup.
know.
You
My
messed up
taste
there,
buds
though.
aren't that sophisticated, so yeah, it did taste the same to me. But then I don't usually have.
You guys, you gotta swish it. Okay.
Yeah. So, okay. Save those details for the episode. Oh man. Okay, we got to move this forward. I'm in charge of moving this forward. All right, Gilly. So,
Okay.
our first topic. It's a little bit, well, we're a little bit behind on that, but it's something that you did want to talk to. But first on the list of what do you expect what to expect out of Gossip Gilly? So what are we? Yeah. So what? Before we start on our first topic, what are we? What Gossip Gilly? How did it come about? What are we doing? Why am I here?
Well, the whole concept of this is that we're gonna cover topics that go around like through the week or maybe like recently, but also we're gonna talk about like maybe our own personal topics as well, and we're gonna get like future guests later on. We got like 2 guests for the next 2 episodes, which is a secret for now, but it's gonna be exciting. Also, I like Gossip Girl too.
Yes, this is something.
Have you guys watched Gossip Girl, by the way?
Of course.
Yeah.
My bad.
I've
I've only watched 5 episodes.
All right.
You want our old one?
We know nothing.
The what?
You want our old one?
I forgot
old
there is
one.
a new one and an old one. I forgot.
Oh, okay. Daniel, who's your favorite
XOXO.
character?
Blair.
Is it Dan?
She said Blair.
No,
Blair,
I
okay.
hate Dan.
Oh my god.
Oh my
okay.
god, those Dan fans.
Oh my gosh.
Annoying.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, are we ever gonna? We should show that what we filmed last time I visited New York.
Oh yeah. We
We
actually
should put
tried
that
to
up.
recreate a scene from Gossip Girl.
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
show that one time.
Yeah, I'll add it here.
Yeah,
Wait.
we'll do it. Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so that's basically what's going on with Gossip Gilly. So
anything
hopefully
could happen.
anything could happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't know
All
what's
right,
going
so
on in the episode. Sorry.
No. Okay. All right. First topic. A little bit behind, but still happening. On the list is the Hawk 2
Danielle, do you know
phenomenon
Yeah.
that has to, I don't know, it's kind of dying down for now, but it's still around. What's it all about, Gilly?
Guys, we got this video. Danielle probably hasn't seen this video, so it's good to have her here. So we
Wait,
have all these videos to show her.
Wait, Danielle, you never heard of the Tua Girl?
No.
Oh.
Guys, Danielle doesn't have social media, so we had to bring her to like the world today.
Yeah. So basically the
2024.
podcast is like informing Danielle what's happening in the world.
Informing what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the old one.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All
All right,
right.
here it is. This is pretty famous girl. Famous girl.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh,
That
you
do?
gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
I don't get you. I think you gotta demonstrate.
Hawk too and spit
Hawk.
on it. Spit on it.
Tua!
Okay, Danielle, thoughts?
Okay, I just really want to know. I feel I'm not a guy, so I don't know. But
Okay.
I feel like that's not
So, but wait, are you telling me you haven't seen any memes about the Hawk 2? Like, you haven't
No.
seen anything? Oh, wow.
Oh.
0.
She's very
Zero,
famous now.
zero social media.
She's
Damn.
famous for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
she's-
girl
Well,
went
no.
viral. She went viral.
Like, all these memes came out. Like, it's like people put faces on the mic when she does the Hawk 2.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
She
Have you heard of
actually-
Have you heard of the Pac-Man?
Wait, what?
I won't do it on
Like the
here.
video game?
Yeah, the video game. You know the sound it makes? What?
Num num num.
Yeah, people were like, "Do you want the Pac-Man or do you want the Tua?"
Oh my gosh, no, I haven't seen any of this.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
crazy. It's been like a viral video. I remember like the first time like it dropped, like the next day, like people were like asking where she is, who she is,
Yeah.
and there was a lot of like people were like, "Oh my god, she was a kindergarten teacher. She got fired from her job. Then all her kids started doing the Haktua in class." But obviously, it was a rumor. It was false. It
Oh.
was so funny. It was so funny.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Those stories like that.
Internet's kind of crazy. They'll make a story once something goes viral. They'll say anything and make up anything. It's fun. I remember that. Didn't she go on like? I thought she went on social media again, and she was like talking about like all these people now were doing like merch and saying that they were the
Oh.
Tua Girl, and they're like, this is the official merch, and she had to go on and say like, no,
copyright
that's
that
not
shit.
them.
Yeah.
Like,
So
don't
she's
believe
making
them.
bank now. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
lawsuit.
making bank.
Yeah.
Wait, did she
She
do
was-
anything before this?
No,
No.
imagine being like nobody to like being somebody, bro. The next day, imagine
Yeah.
that's crazy.
That's depressing.
Where was that interview happening?
Random
Based on
streets.
I'm not sure.
Huh?
Like random streets, I guess. Like people, I think these interviews are done after. I think like everyone's done at the
Party.
bar or where they leave the bar. I think.
Yeah. Where was the
bar night.
original one? Where was the original video? Was it? Do you guys
Oh,
remember?
I don't know. No one talks about the guy who interviewed her.
Exactly,
Is it-
right?
is it-
Like, no one
Failed
talks
that.
about
He
where
made
this,
No,
where
but
it
he-
exactly came.
He must be happy though. That has a
Yeah.
million views, bro. So he must be
Yeah.
happy. So he's making money as well
Yeah.
and
And
growing.
also,
That's
Yeah.
true.
she also was on stage with Zach Bryan, the singer.
What?
Who's
Yeah.
that?
Wait,
That's
Daniel, you know?
crazy.
Yeah.
Is that the country player?
Yeah, he's like pretty famous.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then
Really?
she said that on the mic, Haktua, on the mic
Oh
out
my
loud.
god!
Wait, question, guys. Do you
Dude.
guys want to like if your thing goes viral, like whatever you say goes viral? Do you want to be known as like the meme person? Like if something like do you want to become like a meme? Like do you want to be remembered as a Tua Girl?
Oh. I mean,
I think it's
I guess,
depends.
yeah, like famous, right?
It's better than others. Like
Yeah.
That's true.
Better than
Yeah.
there's some other worse ones that
Yeah.
has happened.
Yeah,
So-
then I'll do something right now. We'll clip it. We'll make it meme.
I will make you viral.
That's crazy. Relax.
Yeah.
Relax. Perfect.
Like the guy who does the
Oh yeah.
he's gotten like the guy's nuts. He gets like trips and stuff. They bring him to like events, and like his whole channel is now like he gets celebrities doing the same thing. Like he met what's his name? Mr. Iron Man.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. Like
Oh.
I guess Robert Downey Jr. They met up somewhere and they did both that. So I guess it depends on how you got viral,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
like, do you want to be known as the guy who slips, falls, and hit his heads on his truck and gives himself a concussion, or like the Hawk Tua guy, right? You know what I mean? Like it really depends on
Mm-hmm.
how you go viral.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
that's
think the
crazy.
last podcast she was on or interview was with Jake Paul.
Oh,
No
really?
Before the
way,
fight.
really?
Yeah, before
Oh,
the
shit.
fight. Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Actually, speaking of going viral bad, our next one is: did you see the All-Star, the Home Run Derby anthem?
I did right after you told me.
I heard of it and I know it's going crazy, but I don't like watching cringe stuff, so I haven't really heard it.
Oh well. You can hear it again.
Today's the day we all listen to it.
Wait, Daniel, did you hear this one?
I don't know what this is at all.
Okay. Daniel's a singer,
Oh.
so she'll give her feedback on this
Yeah.
video. So this is during the All
I-
Star game for
I
baseball.
feel like if you're like a part of this, you have to sing well.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight.
I feel like she's gonna crack.
Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed.
Does it get worse?
Yeah.
And the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
What am I listening to?
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
God bless. God bless America.
Oh no.
When I was watching that, I was kind of, it's normal Anthem stuff, so I was doing something, and then the first part was like, okay, I think she's just trying to be stylish, but then once she started going off, I was like, I turned my head and I'm like, what is going on with this? And you see the baseball players are like, they're like, what is
Do
going
not
on
laugh.
here?
And you watched that live,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, I was watching it
Oh my
live,
God.
and like everyone's
Oh
kind of
my God.
like, "What?" And then I kind of checked Twitter, and like everyone's kind of, you start seeing the comments coming out, like, "What is going on?"
Oh,
But do you know
that sucks.
do you know the background, Gilly? Did you see that?
Yeah, I
Nah.
think she was like drinking right before.
Yeah. So she posted on her Instagram after, because she's
Nominated, right?
yeah, she's nominated for Grammy nominated writer or something like
3
that.
times.
Or something
I
like
Who
that.
is she?
Ingrid
Ingrid Andress.
Andress. She's kind of like one of those. I think she got nominated for writing a song, so someone else, of course, like, so she's behind the scenes. So she just recently started singing, like becoming more of the front person. But anyways, on her Instagram, she said she wasn't gonna beat around the bush about it. Like, she was drunk when she sang it, and then she said
Okay.
she said that she's gonna get help, and then further along and stuff. But yeah,
Damn.
What did you think
Yes.
about it, Danielle? Your thoughts?
I mean, it was rough. Like, if she just didn't try to be stylish about it and just sang it straight, it would have been a little better. But like, when she tried doing all these funky things, it just got worse and worse and worse.
yeah, it went down as one of the top 10, definitely like top 5, the worst anthems.
What would you guys do in that situation? Like, you had to sing, but you were kind of like, you're
Kinda
tipsy.
lit?
Yeah, you're kind of lit.
You would probably sing because you're like,
I
yeah,
was-
let's
yeah,
go, let's
I'm
do
having
this,
a-
boy.
I'm having a good time. Yeah, I would.
Yeah. Let's
Karaoke,
sing
you
this.
would come out, right?
Karaoke.
At least no one remixed the national anthem at first, because I'm not sure if you guys
My
watch.
internet.
Have you guys saw the Fergie one back in the All-Star game back in the day?
I haven't. I can't
She sang the
remember.
national anthem?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
pretty
that was
funny
bad.
too. That was bad too. That was bad, and the Warriors made a remix to it, and it sounded great. But I think this one was probably the worst.
No, there's worse ones before. This is the old man talking now. There's one by Carl Lewis where it seemed like he tried, and that was bad. But everyone, the general consensus though among like pundits, like in the media, the general media, like if you all the sports shows and stuff and everything, was that Carl Lewis was probably the worst for like trying, overall, Roseanne Barr is the worst. If you ever seen the Roseanne Barr one, it's bad. But she personally,
Wait, she did
like,
it?
yeah, but she did it bad. She said that she purposely made it like a bad rendition of the anthem, right?
Oh,
So it's kind of like it's bad, but that was purposely bad, right? Like, but in the realm of like trying and bad, I believe it's Carl Lewis. Was the general
okay.
consensus on that.
What year?
That's number 1 on your list.
Oh, Carl Lewis was like, I don't know when that was. That was a long time ago. That was in the 90s or somewhere around there.
Too bad social media wasn't there.
Yeah.
Oh, it was on all the news sites and everything. So, because if anything's like probably the closest thing to social media is sports, right? Like if you think about it, sports highlights were always every night. All right, so that was the worst national anthem this year. I'll put it for this year. But speaking of YouTube and going viral, Pogi recently we had our little viral moment.
Oh yeah.
Almost viral, kind of viral, but not really.
Yeah. So I don't know if you want to introduce this because you run our YouTube channel.
So I posted a short on YouTube. I'm trying to find how many views we have on it right now. But I posted a video of me reacting to Lisa from Blackpink, her new song called Rockstar. And it legit has, I'm gonna say it right now, 836,812 views on it.
Oh my god.
We're almost to 1 million views on it.
By the way, the
It's
song is
crazy.
a bang. It's a banger.
I love this
Yeah,
song too.
But
I think that's like the largest like amount of views we have in one video or any video. So it kind of went like big. But the thing is, a lot of the comments were very hateful. Not well, maybe towards me too, but also towards the artist. But how do you guys feel about like people on the internet just bashing? Like, I don't understand it. Have you guys like had that experience of like internet trolls or something like that in a way?
I feel like the trolls, like, I don't think they're as bad as the ones that are like very serious about the content that's put out there, that they have to like describe why they don't like you or something. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Because the trolls basically kind of just use memes, or just like they don't really like put their emotion or feelings into what they type. It's just like generic.
Yeah.
But like you got the ones that are like they put passion into that into their hate, you know? Like one comment would be like what should I say? Like, you don't even know who they are, yo. Like, are you a true fan? Like something like that. And then they go on and on with like hate after hate.
I
remember the one comment we got. Yeah. Remember that the hate comment was like, it's like something about me being good. I was talking too much on a video. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they were like,
see, like
that. Remember that?
That's funny.
Bad mood.
Hey man, that's the only hate comment I'm ever gonna get in my life. So you know that guy's.
Yo, me and Bob were laughing about it. It's like, yo, bro, you got your first hater. Yo, let's go.
Yeah, I know. You got my first hater. Let's go.
How about you, Danielle? Have you experienced anything like online negative?
Yeah, the podcast.
I definitely seen it.
Have you gotten any on your podcast comments?
No. But I've seen it on like when I used to post videos of like singing when I was younger.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I just feel bad. Like I just feel like or like I don't know, maybe they feel like they don't have other outlets for expressing their feelings, so they're like, let me do it now. Yeah.
Because when I posted that video, right, the song is not bad at all, but trying to like understand where they're coming from, like for a person, because most of the comments, it sounded like they don't listen to like Asian music or Asian artists. So I understand that. And I remember one comment the comment was like, this was specific to me. This guy, the comment was like, this guy doesn't know good music. This guy probably doesn't go outside. To the guy that commented that, yes, I do not go outside. It's true. I don't go outside.
And yes, he doesn't know good music.
Wow!
Wow!
See,
Danielle's the hater.
You're the hater.
That was Danielle's comment.
That's you.
She's the
I
commenter.
know it. I freaking know it. But yeah, I don't know. Like, to me, like those comments, negative comments, doesn't bother me because I'm Filipino. I feel like we get a lot of like judgment from like family or whatnot, or like friends sometimes too.
That's so
Like,
sad.
I feel like that's normal though. Like,
But it's so sad to say, like, oh, it doesn't bother me because that's just what I'm used to in my life.
I've heard everything. I've heard everything.
that Asian growing up Asian.
I heard it, so like it doesn't really bother me. But like the fact that like you have the time and energy, that you have like the time to sit like this and type, like I don't know, man. I don't understand it.
Oh, nowadays it's like
true. Sorry.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
pogi dyke doesn't know what he's doing. He's at home. And the guy is like, he doesn't go out. The guy who's commenting doesn't go out. He just stays there, and he's
I don't understand it,
but
Yeah. I feel like people are too comfortable to what they want to say sometimes just because it's behind the screen.
they can't say in front of them. Like you can't say it face to face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's true.
sure.
I remember reading someone saying, commenting. I think it was an interview, or if it was in something I was reading, but they were saying that the people who comment like that, there's that wall, right? That there's that protection, right?
Mhm.
You know, when you're in front of someone, it's a totally different story, right? Because would you say that in front of that person, in front of the public eye, someone, everyone would be kind of like, whoa, you know, everyone would give the what the heck, like,
where's
who
this
are
vibe
you to
coming
do it?
from?
Yeah. Also, my other theory is like some guys are just like in their head, they're like, oh, I'm gonna be that funny guy, I'm gonna troll this guy, and like hoping for a funny like, haha, yeah, you're right, dude, or get all those like you get those thumbs up,
Engagement.
like they want that, you know, that like, you know, they want someone to like, right? So,
But hey, we got like 2,500 subscribers off it, and it's our number one video. But it was like it was a lot of positive, but of course there's like, you know, a handful of negative. But yeah, I look at more of the positive than negative. But yeah, I could swipe the negativity away because I'm never gonna see these guys.
Yeah.
Like so,
Unless
hey, you know what? A lot of successful people have said, right? You know, you're doing something right once you start getting once you get some negative comments, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of true, right? You're gonna, it's like as many positives, you're gonna get some of that negative, right?
Yeah.
But that means that you're doing something, right?
Yeah.
right.
You know,
So be proud of your first hater.
Yeah, remember your first hate because Bond remembers it.
Yeah, Bond will always remember
I remember that guy. I remember that guy.
That isn't even hate. Like it's just.
I know, it's like the best kind of hate you could get.
Yeah, that's like the best hate.
I talk too much. Oh man.
Oh man, I'm talking over the music he can't hear. Oh man, that he can listen to on his own.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't remember the first like hate or negative comment.
because everyone loves you, Pogi.
No. Yeah, right.
Oh, here comes everyone who's
Yeah,
watching
right.
this. Yeah, in the comments,
Yeah,
show
right.
your love for Pogi. Show your love for
No.
Pogi. Yeah.
And, even positive comments, swipe under the rug. Yeah, I
they
can't
like
deal
my
with
reaction video. Wow. Next.
Yeah, that's not me, but I do appreciate a good conversation on the comments. I really do appreciate that they had the enough time to, you know, engage and stuff. So shout out to you guys who comment.
Yeah. Pogi goes through all the comments.
I do read. I do read.
Yeah.
The only time I delete is like if it's negative towards like the team, then I delete it. But if it's me or really negative, I would delete it just to spread positivity.
Well, that's a great segue. So, to our next topic, which is speaking of sweeping it under the rug. Next on the list is Shay Michelle denying.
Mitchell.
Oh,
Shay
Miss Shay
Mitchell?
Mitchell denying. Shay Mitchell denying to be half Pinay.
Wait,
Pinay.
Danielle, do you know who Shay
Nice.
Mitchell is?
With Big Little Liars.
Pretty Little Liars, one of my favorite actors of all time back in the day.
Yeah, I know
She was
nothing.
Pinay. So there was this interview that she was a part of, and we all know she's half. Like she's half. Actually, I have it right in front of me. So Shay Mitchell's dad is Scottish and Irish descent. Her mom is full-blooded Filipino from the province of Pampanga. Full-blooded. And let me see if I could play this clip real quick, because like it was kind of, I didn't like it. Let me see if it's available. Okay, it's only 8-second clip, but YOLO.
She's Canadian?
Yeah, she's from
Yeah.
Mississauga?
Mississauga.
That's around
Yeah, it's okay. You know what my background is? My dad's Irish, my mom's Spanish. I don't drink a lot, and I get fucking like. Okay.
You heard that?
Tonight?
All right, one more time.
It's okay. You know what my background is? My dad's Irish, my mom's Spanish. I don't drink a lot, and I get fucking like. Okay.
She says she's half. She says she's half. What, white and half Spanish or something like that? How do you guys feel about that?
Wait. She's cousins with Leah Salonga.
Yeah, she is.
Who's that?
How do you say Spanish? Wait,
So-
what show was that? Where was that?
I don't recall which
Okay.
interview it was from. But I was trying to understand where she's coming from. Have Spanish. So a lot of Filipinos do have like that Spanish blood, that Spanish background. But like people don't be saying like I'm fully Spanish, you know? Like it's either like I'm Filipino, but I have a little bit of Spanish. But
That's what I
like,
say.
I heard you're like German, no? Did you say you're
No,
German?
part.
German, yeah.
Yeah.
But like she legit said like half Spanish. Her mom is full Pampanga from the province of Pampanga. How you guys feel about that? That's crazy to me.
I think so. I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
I think that she was highlighting Spanish because, like, I didn't know the whole interview, but just like
Right.
the little context is, I think they were talking about drinking. So I think she was trying to highlight, like, oh, I have this Irish part of me, and like, this is very stereotypical. Not sure if it's true, but like Irish people are known for drinking a lot. So she probably wanted to highlight like Irish and like maybe Spanish people are known for the same thing, whereas like Filipinos aren't known for drinking. I think she just wanted to highlight,
True.
but I don't know. That's what I was
Half
thinking.
Spanish is kind of crazy.
I felt like she was kind of quick with it, so I don't think she really thought about it. Just I guess came out of her naturally. There was no hesitation when she said that.
And a lot
But
of
I think
people
be-
like, yeah, you go.
I think before she does mention that she is part Filipino somewhere in other interviews.
Like past interviews, like a lot of people
Yeah.
like. I feel like the Filipinos, we know who are Filipino, who are famous, and we ride or die them. Not gonna lie, we like support the hell out of them. If we know they're Filipino, we gotta support the hell out of them. But a lot of during this time, a lot of like YouTubers, Asian content creators were upset throughout the whole video about this. So like, if your kid was like, "Yo, mom, my dad is half white, I'm half white, and I'm half Spanish," like, how do you guys feel? Like, I feel gross. I don't know.
So, reading up on some articles here and everything, one from a local one is saying in an interview with Pop Sugar in 2016,
Oh,
Mitchell
where are
admitted that
those?
she used to hide her Filipino heritage due to insecurities about appearing too Filipina with tan skin. Mitchell said she faced bullying from classmates, but eventually became confident enough to embrace her roots and identity. So
It didn't happen.
So
that
here's the
true.
thing, like sometimes like where these interviews are from and like what shows they are, like I don't know how the PR people are, you know, like maybe they say like, oh, there's a lot of Spanish watchers and stuff. Also, it could that be she kind of went back to her tendencies, right?
True.
Like it's hard when you've been bullied. Okay, so so here's the thing. I got bullied a lot from actually Filipinos.
Bye, Phil.
For what?
Just for being like a geek and not being the cool Filipinos. Yeah, it's kind of I was just not your typical Filipino kid from like East Van kind of thing, right? There's the cool Filipinos and all in the hip hop and singing and stuff, and I was just a geek into robots and cartoons and toys and stuff. And I don't know, I was just like, it was just growing up. I got so turned off by it that like I didn't actually hang out with Filipinos anymore.
Oh.
Like I actually started to hang out with more Chinese later in life. Just kind of how it tend to be more more CBC, what we call it, Canadian born Chinese, right? Than Filipino. So like when people talk to me about, oh, you're Filipino, I was like, yeah, but I'm the most non-Filipino Filipino you ever met, right? Like,
okay.
So it's hard sometimes when you're going from when you get like, if that's true, you know, sometimes those tendencies come out, and I kind of don't blame her. Like it's kind of hard, and to be honest, you get some pressure, right? Because once you say you're Filipino and you get famous, all of a sudden your all eyes are on you, man. Like Filipinos, like anything Filipino you succeed at, all of a sudden you're like not only North America, you got the whole country behind you, right? Like, yeah. And so all eyes are on you. You say anything like anti-Filipino, you're probably gonna get some hate or some like criticism or something like that. So so I kind of, you know, I can kind of figure her on that, but it's also internet, right?
But claiming that you're half Spanish though, like I could say like, yeah, I understand the bullying. Well, I didn't get bullied as much in school, but there'll be times where I'm like kind of ashamed. Like there'll be times when I bring food from like my house, like I get baon from my mom, and I know there'll be like someone that's now Filipino asking me, "Hey, what you eating?" You know, I don't want to be the center of attention because like our class is very small, but like that's the only time I felt like kind of like ashamed, like to be like Asian or like Filipino, but like. Yeah, I don't know. Like I still have that like that sense of pride of being a Filipino too. But yeah.
I don't even think she thought 2 cents about it after, you know. And she would probably say I don't know if there's been any follow-up to it, right? To the sense of like, did she continue to say she's Spanish or she was or whatever? Like, you know, maybe she's trying to connect with that cook, whoever that cook is, right? Maybe, you know, they understand Spanish or Filipino. I don't know, right? It's one of those things.
I want to say I wouldn't have passed Spanish though.
Yeah, she's been to the Philippines after.
Yeah, her mom is Pampanga.
Yeah, but
there's no Spanish.
But hey, you know what? In this day and age, you get criticized for any little thing, anyways, and it happens in that moment, right?
Yeah,
like one thing in that one moment, and you're criticized. Right, and you're like, you don't even do it all the time, right? And it just happens that way.
Yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, good take on that, Vaughn. It's good to know about that 2016.
Oh yeah, I was just kind of looking it up and
some people
because it seems to like, you know, it just happens one time. Is it like a consistent denying, or is it just like, you know, or is it just a slip up of whatever, right?
Yeah.
And where it come from.
It flowed too well. Yeah.
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 You were gonna say
Yeah.
pogi.
How about Gilly and Danielle? Have you ever felt like you were ashamed of your background in any way?
I got a lot of classmates that were like same as me, so like not really, but also like I guess the food part, but it's mostly like curious, right? Like I can't remember, like yeah, you know how like Longanisa is red, and like what is that? You know, like there's just curiosity.
Right.
My school, in the elementary school and high school, were very diverse, so we didn't really get that.
Right.
Yeah. How about you, Daniel?
No. And I was wondering if that's like, yeah, that might have been why Shay, like maybe she didn't even feel a connection to her Filipino side because it was just like half of her family, and we don't know if like she went to Filipino parties and stuff. Like growing up, I had a huge Filipino community at school and outside of school, so I didn't feel like weird about it at all. I only felt weird, not weird, but like a minority when I left New Jersey. Because where I went, there was like no Filipinos. But yeah, before that, like I felt very, very comfortable.
Oh,
next time, the last topic, I gotta throw you guys an audible on this one. All right, so the last topic to end with, and you know, it's the latest news, and I'd actually like to hear Danielle's thought on it because we're Canadians. Our government elections is just so boring. So, you know, it'd be nice to hear, and it's part of the latest news is how do you feel about Kamala Harris? Well, Biden bowing out and Kamala Harris taking over as the Democratic nominee.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is very loaded. It's very loaded.
You have a thoughts on this. It sounds like it. You have thoughts on this.
No. I'm just saying it's very loaded.
This was when, you know, they were calling out Biden to step down. Now they're all in. They're all in, like crazy, like saying, okay, I'm backing her, and like everyone else should back her. What's see? This is how old I am. It's like XCX Charlie, that artist. Do you know that artist? You're all about the young artists.
Yeah, Charlie XCX.
Yeah, so she was saying, "Oh, Harris is a brat." I don't know.
Oh,
or what is that? Do you know what that is? What's a brat or whatever? Gilly, you should know this. I know you're into all that stuff.
Is that a secret term or something?
Is that a good thing?
I know. I gotta look into. Well, wait. Let me look into this. It's like, but yeah. So a lot of celebrities were like, no. It's like a good thing.
Oh,
it's a good thing.
Oh,
like,
it's
a
Gen Z
thing.
thing.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not a spicy thing.
It's like bad means good, but good means bad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Somebody let us know what brat means.
Yeah, someone let us know in the comments.
Hold on.
Give us the right answer, not one of those where, you know, when they ask you, like, when you're watching a trailer, so they say, "What movie is this?" and they give you the wrong movie.
Got a video.
Like, yeah. So, you got a video?
Yeah.
But anyways, that's huge because that will tell people, like, the young voters.
By now, you probably saw that pop singer Charlie XCX called now presidential candidate Kamala Harris a brat, and the internet is losing it. But what even is a brat, and why does it matter? Charlie XCX explained in a TikTok that a brat, which is the name of her 6th studio album, is, quote, that girl who's a little messy and likes to party and maybe says some dumb things sometimes. Many people have aligned this term with a rejection of a good girl persona. Charlie's endorsement of Harris as a brat gives a candidate an edge, especially with Gen Z voters. Young social media users quickly noticed Charlie's Harris post on X, with Gen Z activist David Hogg noting that, quote, the amount this single tweet may have just done for the youth vote is not insignificant. Even Kamala Harris's social accounts have adapted this hashtag brat summer branding using a lime green backdrop and an Arial font. So could Harris's brat status bolster her campaign for the White House? Only time will tell. By now, you probably saw that pop singer...
Good thing, though. That's a good thing.
I can't deal with these terms, though. Sorry.
What is this world where, like, we're calling a presidential candidate a brat?
I know. I don't know.
Well, you know what? Like, I remember when Bill Clinton was going for president. This was before you guys' time. Like he started doing like a jazz like rendition with his saxophone, and then we're like, oh, he's the cool president, and we'll get all the young voters or whatever, right? So it's in the same vein, right? Like if you're gonna try to get the young movement, like I bet you, whoever's running the social media accounts of her are like, oh, like they understand like who has social clout, right? And they'll be like, oh, we got to get on this, right?
Just play Kendrick.
Just like, oh god,
easy.
Oh god, the Kendrick. I don't even want to touch that one. I'm like, God.
They're not like us. They're not like you know that song, right, Danielle?
I think so.
What? Yeah, that's outside, guys.
I think so. I think so is a good answer. A good answer. Yeah.
Let's end off on a fun topic. Let's talk about the Esports Olympics.
Yes, they added esports to the Olympics, which is crazy.
Woo!
We could be in the Olympics.
Yeah, we have a chance.
You have a chance. Gilly still has a chance to become an Olympian.
Yeah. Is it only
what games?
What?
That is a good question.
Nothing yet, but I'm assuming like NBA will be on there. Like
really?
League of Legends.
Oh,
really? Yeah, I doubt it's gonna be anything violent. So no guns, definitely.
So no Valorant.
No, I doubt it's gonna be Valorant. But I don't know, right? I don't know what the Olympic Committee wants to do, right? Like it could be League. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it's League or something like that. But I doubt it's gonna be Call of Duty. Yeah, I doubt it's gonna be Call of Duty because Army. Yeah, I doubt it's Call of Duty because of the guns, right? Anything with any guns might not go. So I think it's gonna be like League or something like that.
If it's League, Korea's gonna definitely get gold.
Oh god,
want, and we're not gonna make it. Sorry.
But it's kind of a cool trend, right? Because this year's Olympics they got breakdancing, which is
really?
they were breakdancing. Yeah, they were breakdancing in this year's. Look it up. It's
maybe I could join. No, I'm joking.
You can break dance.
No, I'm sorry, I can't.
You can't break dance, bro.
He puts a headband on. He thinks he's a break dancer.
If I could, I would break dance right now on my chair.
Oh,
you would. You have a new camera. You should do it.
Right. New year, new me. No, I'm joking.
Let's go.
Yeah, don't want to get bad.
Or it's called breaking. Officially, it's called breaking.
Wait, how do you train for esports? You just
aim labs.
Just play. You just play.
Oh yeah, just play
all day.
Yeah.
Some people do this for a living. People play video games for a living. So,
but it's like sports. It's literally like sports. It's the same thing, right?
There's a strategy. Yeah. Team bonding. Yeah, I don't know if I want to be that freaking.
Yeah, I can enjoy this Esports Olympics. I'm inspired. What game do you think I can play?
I think it's Mario Party. I think,
Fall Guys.
Fall Guys. Oh yeah,
Fall Guys will be lit. Actually, Fall Guys will be lit. Every country represent each other. That'll be lit. Oh no, there's guns in that. It could be Fortnite. It could be like a battle royale. Which country is number one?
They should make the game like IRL. So if it's Fall Guys, they have to make the player actually dress.
Squid Games.
Squid Games.
That would be amazing.
So it'd be like American Ninja, like with Fall Guys.
Oh yeah,
exactly. American Ninja Chorus.
Yeah,
it's sort of American Ninja. Chorus.
And like the esports players, like I'm not prepared for this.
They should add the slapping contest too.
Oh god,
they have boxing.
The thing with the slapping one is that the one guy could get the hit and just win. No,
yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, you want to hit first.
Oh, you don't know about it? So there's a competition where face to face, you take turns slapping each other on the face, and you could get knocked out. Yeah. It's like boxing.
So the first person to get knocked out.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Can you block?
No,
you have to take it.
You take it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It won't be
so
in the Olympics. It won't be in the
Olympics.
Oh my god.
Yeah. They slap hard. They slap hard.
So what would you
The-
like train your teeth muscles?
That's a good question.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Ah,
know.
oh yeah.
Ew.
And that it looks so bad because he did it on top of Danielle.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
Oh
Yeah,
no,
but
Gilly.
I don't know
These are
what
viral moment.
esports Olympics, yo. Like, so is it Summer Olympics or is it Winter Olympics?
It's
Like,
probably Summer Olympics. I don't know.
so you can only play like 2K and
Next year will
Tony
be
Hawk's.
Tony Hawk would be sick.
Yeah, yeah. If they do the PS2 version, yeah, thumbs up. What would you try out for if it was esports besides
2K,
League?
2K.
2K? Do you have a team already? Or is your custom
No,
character like good already?
no, I'm guessing you use your custom character and you play on a team.
I don't know if you guys saw that viral video of the guy. They had like a draft for 2K, and the players like actually dressed up.
Yeah, they legit get drafted. Yeah, there's a league,
Yeah.
2K league.
What?
Yeah,
It's a 2K league, and it's not all states, but there's only certain states that has a team, and each of them will get drafted to be part of the team.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so it's like a legit
cool.
NBA draft, but for video game people.
yeah.
You guys
Daniel,
should do
what-
that. You should have like a fake Olympics. What?
No,
Fake
you haven't seen me
Olympics.
play 2K. Yo.
Yeah, but there's also racing, like they have the Formula One racing league, and they have an arena. Like they have a whole setup where it's like a stage, and you get formal introductions, and the real racing teams actually support the esports. Like you can be basically, if you want to be in it, you'll have to be sponsored
Do they have
by actual Formula One teams.
Do they have competitions for those games yet, or no? Because I haven't seen any of that.
No, they do. They have a Formula One
do?
esports league. Yeah, it's basically a
Oh.
whole season. Yeah.
Oh.
So like McLaren has a team. Like there's a real McLaren F1 team. They have one in the esports. It's like it's all coinciding.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So basically, if you want to play, you basically get scouted, and McLaren would call you and go, "Okay, we're going to sign you to be representing of McLaren in the Formula One esports racing."
That's
okay.
sick.
Yeah. And then there's other leagues too. Like a couple of my colleagues, couple of my colleagues are actually in the Porsche Canada Cup
Oh,
esport league. Yeah.
Damn.
So they got basically anyone can actually join. You just have to register. But they got sponsored in by they brought in Porsche dealerships across Canada. So they represented Porsche Vancouver dealership. And so so every, I think it was like every Thursday or something like that, they raced. Yeah. So it has regulations and everything. It's all the same thing with a normal race.
Wow.
So they have race stewards and stuff. So if there's a penalty that needs to go. So yeah, esports is like, it's not just league. It's not just, your typical, there's even more.
yeah.
There.
You think they'll put Gran Turismo?
I never seen a stream before, like those leagues. I never.
Yeah, they have it. They have the Porsche. It's on the Porsche
Twitch.
It's all on the Porsche Twitch.
Oh,
They have a
okay.
European. There's a European series, Porsche series, and there's a Canadian Porsche series.
And they have like big events like Worlds and stuff.
I don't know if they do, but I know that there's some leagues that. So there's a famous race called the 24 Hours of Le Mans. And
Oh, yeah.
they do the same thing, the 24-hour
Oh my gosh.
of Le Mans, but it's esports. So basically, what happens is that you get 4 drivers and they switch off and on. Somehow they do it. But
Oh.
yeah,
So do they play at home or like?
yeah, they play at home.
Like, you play
No,
on
they
my
play-
computer. I'd be like,
work-
oh,
they
I'm
work
gonna
from
take a
home.
nap. It's your
Yeah.
turn to drive.
Basically, you pass it on to the next guy, and
Oh,
they'd be
wow.
like, okay, yeah,
That's
and then
cool.
they get on. So there's
They should have like Street Fighter. That'll be sick too.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, you know
yeah.
what? That would be probably one of the games in the Olympics.
What do you think the main
esport.
event would be?
I would.
DDR.
DDR's crazy.
Yeah.
That'll be
wait,
sick.
actually.
Wait, that'll be actually sick.
Yeah.
That'll be
No,
sick.
I actually think it would be Street Fighter. Would be one of the big ones.
Street Fighter?
The finals for fighting finals. One would be fighting finals. One would definitely be like League. That would be probably one of the finals.
FIFA.
I would say if there was going to be a shooter allowed in these games, it would either be Halo, and I would actually think possibly it's either Overwatch or Valorant. Only
Yeah.
because I say those two have like
Cartoonish.
guns, right? And you can turn off
Yeah.
there's no blood per se, right?
Yeah. Wow. That's cool. Can't wait. We only have to wait 1 year, right?
25.
That means 1 year for Gilly to train.
Train, yeah. Wait, do you know if it's only for what do you call it? Non-professionals, like amateurs, or like
I don't think
professional people?
at this point, I don't think there's going to be any differentiation with that. The only reason they didn't for professionals because a lot of those professionals, like the Winter Olympics, was happening during the NHL season, right?
Oh, okay.
And then for NBA, some of those players they just didn't want to go do it because there was no money into it, right?
Yeah.
But there was, I think, there was that rule for basketball. Yeah, there was the amateur professional rule.
Okay.
I think for NHL though, it was a contention with like, rules and stuff and everything. But I think NBA, I think for basketball there was a rule that it had to be amateurish.
Oh,
but
Light me up, boss.
Well, that concludes our topics for today, guys. Do you guys have any final words before I conclude the episode?
Huck toe.
Oh,
my
God. Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh my
I didn't
god.
even remember what it was.
Tua.
She said hot toe.
Tua.
Oops.
do it this weekend. Just do it this weekend. Just
Whoa, I don't even know.
Wait, what?
Just do it this weekend.
Alright.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what the hell?
This kind of got wild, yo. I never seen
Yeah,
wild
what
like this before.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah. Just because I got a new webcam, you don't have to change too, Vaughn.
That's crazy.
Anyway.
Oh, wild.
Anyways, yep. So thank you guys for watching this first episode of Gossip Gilly, presented by Goodnight Legion. If you want to see other content, you can find it in the description below, where we react to like K-pop movie trailers, and then you can watch full movies and other things in our Patreon. And yeah.
Well, that concludes our talk for this week's episode. But what will happen next week? What secrets will come out? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Until next time, yours truly, OMG Gossip Gilly.